Back in 1995, on the 25th anniversary of Earth Day, former Wisconsin Governor Gaylord Nelson asked a simple question. Do we who are here today owe anything to future generations of people and other living things? Well, today, Governor Evers responded, signing an order to create the Office of Environmental Justice.
The office will work to stave off the effects of climate change and pollution, some of which hits the state's most vulnerable populations the hardest. Political reporter Will Keneally has more on the plans. Will?
So this is the second office Evers has created to address climate issues. 3 years ago, he created the Office of Clean Energy. I spoke with the director of that office, Maria Redmond, to better understand just how important equity is when talking about climate.
So it's really just assuring that that people are actively engaged.
For Maria Redmond, it's about getting people to the table on the issues that acutely impact them.
Historically, our tribal nations, our indigenous communities, Black, Hispanic, Latino, Hmong American, Asian American, a lot of communities of color are not participating.
But it's not just about inviting them.
We need to go to their tables and understand what their communities are dealing with.
That's what we're talking about when she says environmental justice, the focus of Evers' new agency.
Because of how climate change impacts a community is often determined by their vulnerability and resilience, less resourced communities who already face inequities are at a greater risk.
This environmental justice piece is an essential part of the work we do to protect Wisconsinites, our air, our land, and our water, especially for those who have traditionally worked, lived, and played closest to areas of pollution.
While a lot of these policies will play out at the state level, Redmond says Wisconsinites themselves can work towards these goals.
Reach out to the Office of Sustainability and Clean Energy and get involved, and we will work with as many people as we possibly can on this.
So what can Wisconsinites do? Redmond recommends checking with your local municipality to see what programs are already in place. This could include assistance in installing solar panels on your house or, for example, switching your heating to more renewable sources.
That's right, Will. Thank you. A lot we can do. Since Earth Day's conception back in 1970, on average, more than 1 billion people across the globe mobilized for action on Earth Day. But did you know the first Earth Day got its start right here in Wisconsin? Senator Gaylord Nelson, at the time, was concerned for the deteriorating environment and saw how energized that college students were for the anti-war movement. So Nelson, a Democrat, got Republican Congressman Pete McCloskey to help organize a national day for campus teach-ins regarding the environment. Well, they chose today, April 22nd, because it fell between spring break and final exams, hoping it would maximize participation. In that first year, more than 20 million people took action for the already hurting environment.